So I'm Lindsay Smith, and I'm part of the Lewis Estates Community League. I am the facilities director, so anything that's physical facilities at this time of the year, obviously it's the rink, so that's my major focus during the winter.
My name is Kelly Cromwell, and I am the current president of the Lewis Estates Community League. I've lived in Lewis Estates for almost 20 years now. Bought my first place here and have moved around since. I have a fondness for the outdoor rink, growing up where I did and spending lots of time on there. And for a while, I would drive by the rink and I noticed we had a facility, but it took a long time for the ice to show up. So one day I contacted the community league and was like, need some help. And sure enough, they put me in contact with the facilities director at the time. And I started coming out and flooding, and turns out I enjoyed spending my evenings that way. And before we knew it, we had a rink where my kids could skate. I started volunteering with the rink itself in 2017. Shortly after that, I became the communications director, and now it's my term as president. So I've probably, about 6-7 years now?
When I was on the board of directors of the Edmonton Federation of Community Leagues, I got to see what all kinds of community leagues do, and that's a great thing about community leagues. For your community, you can decide what you want, and if you are willing to work for it, you can get that. We moved here a little over 2 years ago, so I had been very involved with the Grandview Heights Community League, especially the rink, and so they were looking for volunteers to help with their rink, and so it seemed natural to put my hand up. And I get a lot of enjoyment out of making ice and making sure things are working, and so I find it very, very rewarding.
Yeah, there's definitely a sense of pride when it comes into the quality of the facility and the ice and what we have available to our community league. I'm sure all the ice makers I know take pride in their work, and we're certainly no different.
Community leagues are made up of volunteers, and so if nobody volunteered, none of the things that community leagues do would happen. So yeah, volunteers are basically essential to making rinks and tennis courts and playgrounds and all the things that community leagues do.
Building a community rink certainly isn't difficult. It just takes many hands and many hours. Just water falling on the ground when the weather's right. When the snow falls, you've got to pick up the snow before you put more water on the ground. In the past, we've had 1 or 2 individuals put in long hours just trying to keep the rink going, and certainly we've seen our volunteer base grow, and many hands make light work. The more people that come out and lend a hand and put in a 2 or 3 hour shift once a week or once every 2 weeks, it really helps. It makes a difference. The thicker we can get the ice during the winter, the longer we keep it in the spring. During the pandemic, everything has changed. And as stuck at home and trying to find some meaning in the things we do, turns out volunteering fills that gap. It certainly gives you a sense of contributing to something that people enjoy. The first year we did the rink, we did snowbank rink and a freezeway boarded rink. It got lots of use, and we've been growing it ever since, and the crowds keep getting bigger, and it's just nice to see everybody come out and use it.
In this digital world, people think they're more connected than ever, but we need to get people thinking differently towards the common cause. Community leagues provide you a reason to get out of the house and meet your neighbors, and work towards making your community a better place to live. Community leagues are always looking for volunteers to help out at events, coordinate programming, or to join the board of directors. If you have any ideas on how to improve your community, please reach out and we'll be more than happy to find ways to support you. If you're short on time to contribute as a volunteer, then the easiest way to support the Community League is simply by purchasing a membership each year. Memberships come with a ton of benefits for you and your family, and those funds go directly towards events, programming, as well as maintaining our facilities, all of which make our community a better place to live. For more information on the benefits of membership or how to contact the board, please visit our website at lecl.org.